Sports fans, and welcome back to another TTM Rick's Cards adventure. That's right, TTM, where we send away our photos, our sports cards to our favorite sports celebrities, and hopefully they return them signed, and we report it to you here on YouTube. So, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel if that's something you'd be interested in, and hit that like button and comment on the video and let me know what you're thinking. So let's get right into it. And if you're wondering where I get my addresses from, people do ask me. It's from SCF, Sports Collectors Forum. So, and it's a free app. So anyway, let's start out first with an RTS, kind of an RTS. It's from football player Vance Johnson, and he has returned my card and not signed. And he now says that, well, technically, I got a signature there. He signed his little note here saying he wants $10 now and to ship to the new address. And yeah, so Vance Johnson charges now for you football TTMers. So thank you, Mr. Johnson, for letting me know. Okay, so let's get into a good one here. And this is a really nice one. You got to love it as a person that sends and requests these autographs. I try to be as nice as I can in my letters and sincere. And when they come back and they just go above and beyond, it just, it makes it all worth it. So this one came out of San Jose, California. It is a 6 of 6. It took 9 days. And it is from Olympic soccer player Brandi Chastain. Miss Chastain signed this photo for me. And she signed this photo. Put Brandi Chastain, USA. For those of you who don't remember, she was the one that hit that penalty goal that won it for the USA. And she got so excited, she did this. Tore off her jersey. Thank goodness she had a sports bra on. And she inscribed on this one, "Dreams do come true." Brandi Chastain, number 6, USA. So that is very cool. That third one. And she also signed this one. She signed them all, 6 USA, her number, obviously. And she also signed this one. And this one she threw in. I didn't send her this one. She sent it signed. Again, dreams do come true. Brandi Chastain. Absolutely beautiful. And she wrote me a little note stating that she hoped you enjoy, hope your grandkids listen when you tell the stories of the good old days. Have fun, Brandi. So thank you, Miss Brandi Chastain, for going above and beyond with those signatures. And very proud to have that one from her. Good kitty. Next. This one was 165 days. It's 4 of 4. If I can get it out of the envelope here. It's been in there for 165 days. And it is from Mr. Mike Ramsey, former Cardinal, 82 World Series champ. He signed this 82 Fleer, which I did not send him. I think I don't remember sending this card, but maybe I did. He signed that one, and I did send him this one, and he inscribed on it 82 World Series champs, Mike Ramsey, on the Sweet Spot card. And he also signed 2 index cards for me. So thank you, Mr. Mike Ramsey. He was a character on the Cardinals, and he's still a character, it looks like, because he's sending me cards I'm not quite sure I sent him. So, again, that took 165 days. That was out of Tampa, Florida, by the way. Our next one is a 25-day return, a 1 of 1, coming out of Montgomery, Alabama. It is Mr. Pete Coachman. Mr. Coachman signed this rookie prospect card, this 91 score. And I'm kind of finishing off all these little prospect cards from from that that year, 91, the score set. So about got them all. There's a few guys that don't sign and a couple that are deceased. So thank you, Mr. Coachman, for helping me out on that. Our next return coming out of Atlanta Metro. It is a 30-day return, 2 of 2, football player Keith Sims. Mr. Sims signed this 90 Pro Set card, second round draft pick for the Dolphins. And he also signed this autograph card for me, where he put his number in, number 69. So I thank you, Mr. Keith Sims, for your autograph, building up my football collection. And to get away from football now, why don't we race on away to Lee Valley, Pennsylvania. And this is a 4 of 4. And it took just 30 days. And it is from Mr. Mario Andretti. Mr. Andretti signed this photo for me next to his car. He also signed this one, the famous STP logo. Do you guys remember that in school? You had to have one of those stickers. It was to be cool. Anyway, he signed this one also, sitting in the car. And this one, he has a pretty good signature right across the front of his chest there. So I thank you, Mr. Mario Andretti. He was one of the first race car drivers I followed, along with A.J. Foyt. Those were the guys. My dad and I kind of followed them. So anyway, next up out of Austin, Texas, with a Christmas stamp. It's a 3 of 3. It took 120 days. And it is from Mr. Scott Scudder. Mr. Scudder signed this 90 Fleer for me. And he signed 2 90 Tops. I believe I was doing the 90 free-for-all. Is what I was trying to do back then, sending these out. And he's just now getting back to me. Maybe on the next one. Okay, coming up next, Manchester. Is that New Hampshire? It looks like New Hampshire. Manchester, New Hampshire. It's a 2 of 2. Took 34 days. It is Mr. Skip Lockwood. Mr. Lockwood signed this 2 79 Tops for me. With a thin blue Sharpie there. For you Mets fans. Shout out to Chris Cards. I believe he's the Mets fan out there that I follow. So thank you, Mr. Lockwood, for your autograph. Coming up next, this one is out of Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. It is a 1 of 1. Took 18 days and a $5 bill. And it is Mr. Sparky Lyle. I got Mr. Lyle on this 78 Tops. Most games, Pure Relief Lifetime. 77 record, but I'm sure that has been passed by Mr. Mario Rivera by now. So thank you, Mr. Sparky Lyle, for your autograph. He has a $5 fee. Coming up next out of South Jersey, a 1 of 1, took 77 days. It is hockey player Tim Kerr. Mr. Kerr signed this 90 Upper Deck for me. Team card. I like getting these signed with the hockey guys, these team cards. I think they look pretty good compared to the in-action cards anyway. That's my opinion. Not a big hockey guy, but I do follow a little bit. I follow all sports, to tell you the truth. But the main one is, of course, baseball. All right, coming up next, San Diego, California. This one came from. It took him 9 days to send 3 of 3 for me. It is Mr. Jesse Orozco. He signed these 2 84 Tops for me. And he also signed a blank auto card with his number 47 on it. So thank you, Mr. Jesse Orozco, for your autograph. That one only took 9 days. Coming up next, 14 days it took out of San Diego. It is a 2 of 2 football player, Charlie Joyner. Sign this team leader card. There in the bottom left. I haven't really checked on the other guys. I'll see if I can get them signed. It's kind of a rough, beat-up card that I found. I had just sent him one out earlier in last month and found this one. I said, what the heck? Anyway, Hall of Famer Charlie Joyner. He also signed the blank autograph card where he put Hall of Fame 96. So thank you, Mr. Charlie Joyner, for your autograph. It took 14 days. Down to the last two. This one's coming out of Memphis, Tennessee. It is a 2 of 2, and it took 159 days. I've sent to him before, and it didn't take that long, if I remember. And this one's Mr. Don Kessinger. Don Kessinger signed this. This is 77 tops. Of course, on the Cardinals, he finished his career there, and got him on the Cubs on his 72 tops. A set that I'm kind of chasing. Anybody's got some 72s they'd like to trade, please let me know. If you've got some extras, I'd be more than happy. I'm really kind of chasing that. Seems like I'm filling a lot of pages. So thank you, Mr. Kessinger, for your autograph. And last but not least, we'll go to Baltimore, Maryland for this one coming out. It took 14 days. And I sent him a photo that I thought was very cool looking. And I know he charges $10, so sent it. And sure and behold, Mr. Brooks Robinson. Look at all those gold gloves. He put it down 16 times gold glove. Mr. Brooks Robinson. I think that is a very cool picture and autograph. Now, he also sent me a note here. I'll let you read it at your leisure. Basically, what's he doing? 85 years old and health not too good, especially after breaking my left arm. I'm sure you can understand. I'm returning your items and hope understand. He basically was telling me he was returning the items unsigned, but he did sign it, so I appreciate that. I think it's the bigger things he's having a hard time with. So thank you, Mr. Brooks Robinson, Hall of Famer, 16-time gold glove winner. And that will do it for Rick's Cards for today. And that's episode number 65 in the books. So next time, check us out. Put the like, sub if you haven't, comment, and hit the notification bell, and you'll know when I've got a video up. And tell your friends if they're interested in this and want to go back in time and have a little nostalgia moment and see who might be signing that you might want to get. And hopefully I can help you with that. Until then, always hustle. You never know who's watching. Bye.